On my second Panty Stocking video, I got asked to make a video with a happy ending. That was clearly in reference to Panty Stocking, but I'm not really sure how to do that. Links D. Gordon Jr. actually sent a couple of comments I thought were interesting. I did think of another analogy for the Panty Stocking season to dub. New Panty Stocking is like Silence of the Lambs, and Panty Stocking Season 1 is like Mindhunter. Lambs isn't a sequel to Mindhunter, but it's still assumed anyone watching it had already seen Mindhunter when it first came out, continuing the story while replacing all the actors. Although the great thing about animation is that, for example, you can have Yeardley Smith voice the 8-year-old Lisa Simpson for 40 years and it doesn't matter because she wants to keep playing the character and sounds the same. There's no real good reason to replace the Panty Stocking cast outside. It's just easier for the studio to record in studio. But to be honest, that excuse is kind of...
It's bullshit. It doesn't make sense.
This isn't the 90s. Studios are perfectly capable of getting cast members back for dubs regardless of location. You see, there's this magic thing called the internet and...
Email! Taro Pig!
As a matter of fact, Amazon went out of its way to get pretty much the entire ADV Films Evangelion cast back for the rebuild movie redubs, yet for some reason they chose to not bring back the original Panty Stocking cast. All it takes is the bare minimum effort from the studio to contact the original actors, who all wanted to come back.
This is regarding Panty Stocking Season 2. Okay, so we don't know. We know there's a Season 2 coming, allegedly this summer. But as of today, what is it, February 20th, we don't know. I don't know is Crunchyroll going to get it? Are we going to be recast? Who's going to be writing it? I don't know. I played Panty, Monica Leal played Stocking. I was the lead writer on the show. So, unfortunately, we don't know. But both of us, of course, would love to return for more Panty Stocking. We just have to wait and see.
I haven't watched new Panty Stocking outside of the first minute, but on my first video, people in the comments have said the writing is just as bad as the dubbing direction. Whoever they have writing the new dub isn't as good a writer as Jamie, and so the new dub isn't as funny as the original or even the Japanese. I mean, just listening to them, you can hear the difference.
With great vengeance and furious anger, shattering your loathsome impurity and returning you from whence you came. Repent, you motherfucker! Iron oil! I get it!
Yep, there's that ghost for you.
The original is made with
La Pasión,
and the new one just isn't. Well, for a video that was requested to have a happy ending, I sure am failing fucking miserably right now. But I guess that's just because I'm inherently pessimistic. Just take my favorite anime as an example. Watamote, or in English, no matter how I look at it, it's your fault I'm not popular. About the most relatable character in fiction, Tomoko Kuroki.
I'll kill every last person who ever stole an umbrella! Oh, it's over there.
She's just like me, for real, for real.
And to answer the question you didn't ask, yes, that is Best Girl Monica voicing Tomoko. I feel like the narrator sums up Tomoko's story pretty well.
Here we have a particular girl.
Unpopular girl.
An unpopular girl. And her story that really doesn't matter.
We're going to start now. I'll be right down. Seriously, it doesn't even matter.
I've heard people take a positive spin from the ending.
Here we have a particular girl, an unpopular girl, and her story that really doesn't matter. At the beginning of the first episode, this line has a condescending, almost mocking tone. It suggests that Tomoko is a sad and pathetic creature who isn't someone we should concern ourselves with. But when this same line is repeated at the end of the series, it takes on a decidedly hopeful meaning. This story, the story of how Tomoko's self-hate and inability to communicate with other people almost destroyed her life, doesn't really matter, because this phase of her life is ending.
But that's not what I took away from it. I took away from it that she's given up. Because no matter how hard she tries, she always fails. Because she doesn't matter. Anyway, after thinking through all that, this is the first and best happy ending I was able to think of from something I've watched. Yes, that is legitimately the first happy ending I could think of. But you know, I started making YouTube videos on a whim since I was running out of YouTubers to watch. My subscription feed looks more like a graveyard. I didn't think I'd ever make anything anyone would ever give a shit about, but if you want a better attempt at a happy ending for the video, how about this? Here's how I ended the first Panty and Stocking video. Anyway, that's this pointless ramble nobody gives a shit about over. But I guess that's not an accurate statement, since at least one person seems to care about those pointless rambles, and in the end sometimes one person is all it takes. It's also theoretically possible that if enough people bitch and moan, they will decide to read up season 2 with the real actors.
Before I go, there's some